Nedra Tawwab, Set Boundaries, Find Peace, A Guide to Reclaiming Yourself. Embark on a transformative journey towards a brighter and more secure state of mind with the book summary of Set Boundaries, Find Peace, A Guide to Reclaiming Yourself by Nedra Tawwab. Delve deep into the 6 types of boundaries and learn the importance of setting healthy boundaries in different aspects of your life, be it personal, work, or romantic relationships. Explore the delicate balance between porous and rigid boundaries for a fulfilling and harmonious life. Discover boundary setting as an essential part of adulthood and self-care for your own personal well-being.
Boundaries, the key to healthy relationships. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial in achieving and maintaining healthy relationships. Boundaries are not just physical, but also emotional, intellectual, sexual, material, and time. Failure to set personal boundaries creates an opportunity for others to take advantage of us, which could lead to strained relationships. While setting boundaries is not always easy, it is necessary to ensure that our relationships are functional and long-lasting. Achieving healthy boundaries. Imagine the boundaries of your life as a cell membrane filtering positive influences while blocking harmful ones. A balanced approach to boundaries is crucial, as too much porousness or rigidity can lead to relationship issues. Porous boundaries stem from a lack of emotional separation, resulting in codependency and enmeshment. Those with porous boundaries need to reclaim autonomy through physical and emotional distance. Conversely, rigid boundaries can lead to counterdependency, characterized by emotional distance and an inability to express vulnerability. To cultivate healthy boundaries, practice expressing emotions, asking for help when needed, and combining concern for one's needs with the needs of others. Asserting your boundaries. Healthy relationships require clear communication and consistent action. Passive aggressiveness only frustrates both parties as it leaves room for misunderstanding. It's essential to communicate your needs straightforwardly and back it up with consistent action. Assertiveness is vital in communicating your boundaries openly without attacking the other. Modeling the behavior you expect from others and respecting their boundaries is key to creating mutually beneficial relationships. Boundaries and consequences. Setting boundaries and enforcing them is key to maintaining healthy relationships. While it may be difficult to be assertive, it is important to communicate directly and politely. If someone violates your boundaries, it may be necessary to reevaluate the relationship and issue consequences. Ultimately, prioritizing self-care and well-being is crucial. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially for those who fear causing offense or being perceived negatively. However, being assertive and communicating directly is crucial in maintaining healthy relationships. Most people will honor direct requests, but some may resist or ignore boundaries, which often signals a need for reevaluation. It is important to recognize that dealing with boundary violations means issuing consequences. Minor infractions may be shrugged off, but persistent violations can degrade the fabric of a relationship. Restating boundaries is a good first step, but if violations continue, it may be necessary to enforce them by issuing consequences, such as barring entry or ending the relationship altogether. Prioritizing self-care and well-being is essential, and it is okay to distance oneself from those who do not respect personal boundaries or drain energy. In summary, setting boundaries and enforcing them is key to maintaining healthy relationships. It may be difficult to be assertive, but communicating directly and politely is crucial. If someone violates your boundaries, it may be necessary to reevaluate the relationship and issue consequences. Ultimately, prioritizing self-care and well-being is crucial. Healthy boundaries, nurturing your relationship with yourself. In a world where selfless giving is widely promoted, setting boundaries is often misunderstood. People tend to think that boundaries are about distancing themselves emotionally from others. However, healthy boundaries are not just about setting limits with others but also about treating ourselves with respect and adopting self-care practices. Failing to set boundaries leads to burnout, demotivation, and even depression. To help others, a portion of our energy must go toward good self-care. Healthy self-boundaries prevent us from engaging in practices that don't serve us and enable us to say yes to ourselves by adopting healthy self-care practices. The essence of true self-care is being in tune with our needs and fulfilling them with authenticity. Saying no to the things we can't or don't want to do gives us more energy and enthusiasm for the things we say yes to. Examples of self-care practices are doing things we enjoy, improving ourselves through learning, and spending time with people who make us feel good. In the end, healthy boundaries positively contribute to feeling good, living according to our values, and building healthy relationships with others. The importance of family boundaries. Family dynamics, particularly between parents and children, can be difficult to navigate when it comes to setting boundaries. However, setting boundaries with family is crucial for becoming an independent adult. Creating distance and asserting your will are key steps in this process, as is respecting your children's boundaries if you are a parent. By doing so, individuals can establish healthy relationships with family members as equals in adulthood. Set boundaries, enjoy work. In our society, overwork is a common challenge, and most of us work beyond the stated 40-hour workweek. As a result, the quality of work deteriorates, along with our quality of life. Setting healthy boundaries, however, is essential to enjoy work and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Despite the difficulty in setting boundaries with colleagues and bosses, it is better to say no to extra responsibilities that could lead to overload and poor performance. Delegation of tasks, limiting chit-chat, and speaking up to your boss could help in setting boundaries. By setting boundaries, one can improve their well-being, engagement, and efficiency in the office. Clear communication in relationships. Effective communication in romantic relationships involves setting clear boundaries and expectations, discussing conflict-prone topics early on, and making direct requests of your partner. Poor communication often stems from an inability to assert boundaries and leads to conflict. By being honest and upfront about expectations, couples can avoid heartache and wasted time in the long run.
As you reach the end of this enlightening summary, take with you the empowering knowledge of establishing and communicating healthy boundaries within your life. Improve your relationships, find inner peace, and be at harmony with yourself by setting appropriate boundaries. Remember that healthy boundaries are the backbone of functional and satisfying connections while taking into account your own needs. By practicing assertiveness, respecting others' boundaries, and focusing on self-care, learn how to have impactful dialogues and maintain a flourishing and prosperous life.